5. Let's try this one for dough. I love the yellow. Let's just see if I go. Let's go camo and dough. Alright, here we go. Episode 5. Decoherence.
It worked. I made it back to the night of. But before. The storm's here too now. Maybe it's everywhere. And if I'm here, then Sophie, the Overlook.
It doesn't kind of make sense, you know, because Max takes a picture, she can travel, like she is in a limited space, so it's kind of bad plot point.
Which Sophie will be there? The one that drank champagne with me out of a crappy love? Or the one who hurt so many people? Even herself. I didn't want any of this. I tried so hard to
Fancy seeing you here.
Which Sophie are you?
Am I even Sophie? After all that?
Alright, so she remembers.
Holy shit! You really did it! Weather's worse than I remember it.
Storm followed me.
So did I, apparently.
I've never done that before.
I guess it's time.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? You're not the one who shot her mom!
For what I've done. What I'm going to do.
Stop stalling, Max. You saw what happened. There wasn't any of me left. It was all Moses and Ben and Lucas and Flynn. It hurt so much. I hurt so many people. Help me fix it. Please. That's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. It feels good. Final.
Wait, hold on, so Sophie took a photo of Max in the timeline we were in when we started the game. And that photo was of Max who killed her, then if this Max ends up leaving her body afterwards, then wouldn't that just create a loop? Of another Max going back and...
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya?
That's what she said, the same thing.
Or maybe the
before.
world is cursed. We just live in it.
Safi, that's
Poetry and bullshit? Yeah. I know.
you're so important to me, Safi.
God, you're such a cornball.
They only knew it for 6 months.
Pull the trigger. Okay.
No! No! Fuck this!
Max! What are you doing?
I have no idea! Kinda making this up as I go. But I'm not gonna make another impossible choice between two shitty futures. Come on!
Wait, what? Just walk off a cliff into a storm? Alright, there's the 2 moons.
Okay, so
Wait,
looks
what?
like I'm not dead. And I'm in the North Quad. Small victories, Max. It's so quiet for a storm. Like, oppressively quiet. Safi? Safi! I'm not in the past anymore.
New message from Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad? Blackwell Academy? That was forever ago. And
Sure, Blackwell's
what's
great.
wrong with my
Let me see.
phone? Why can't I respond?
The journal messed up as well. Yeah. I say his art design really feels weird. Okay, what the hell? How much Ben and Amanda wanted to make out of me, and honestly, I never saw myself as the object of affection for 2 people at the same time in 2 different universes. I have a hard time. I wasn't even able to hold on to one person I cared about in one timeline. Okay then. Santa and Krampus making out. Silence me, girl flings herself from Overlook.
Safi could be back to the way she was.
Where are you going?
I know she's close. I just have to find her.
Let me check that statue, because it looked like
What?
Sophie was a statue, so.
storms don't neatly rip a single tree out of the ground like...
Please, I can't.
Statue isn't there.
Diamond. Max, thank God. I walked out of the snapping turtle, and then somehow I was here. You see all this too, don't you? The eye of the storm? I see it. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. But if things are weird now, they're only going to get weirder.
That's not comforting. I wish Moses was here. I hope he's okay.
Come on, let's get inside. This storm is as bad as it looks. Maybe Safi and Moses found shelter.
Max.
I'm right behind you.
Storm? I don't see a storm. There's no tornado or nothing. There's 2 moons. Might not be able to shift timelines. The hell?
This definitely isn't the Fab. And Diamond is definitely not here.
What do you smoke?
But Moses is?
Oh, Warren. There's a cat. Hey Max, what's up? Who is this? Whoever it is, I really don't have time for this shit. I hope you know cats need more than cushions, Max. Not much more, but death more than just that. Ask yourself, if I only gave you a blanket and 0 food or physical affection, how long would you last? Winton? Is that you?
Getting blocked by a cat is definitely a low point. I'm past the living in a dorm age. I'm past responding to Warren's texts, too.
I had to drop off those Rod D. Cop for Day DVDs like Barbie. It was super cool, like you said, the way that one guy such through. See ya, Puff.
Hey, Moses?
Give me the Cliff Notes version of what we're actually here to see.
Since when do you smoke?
Doing normal people shit like some kind of healthy, productive member of society.
Doors don't seem super reliable right now, so I guess it's good you're outside for now.
So, should we be worried about this crazy asteroid hitting Earth?
Is he repeating Sophie's lines?
Did I do something to you? Did my powers break you?
Just trying to capture the perfect photo. The perfect photo. The perfect photo.
Hang on. Safi?
Alright, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
Safi, are you in there?
Max! Max, it's me, Moses.
Moses!
Alright, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
I don't know. I guess I'd...
Wait,
just
what?
Safi. I haven't double exposed a photo in a while, but if I superimposed 2 images of Moses on top of each other, maybe I could separate the Sophie parts out of Moses.
Max, thank you.
What happened?
I don't know. It was like Sophie had locked me in a kind of, I don't know, a sarcophagus. I was trapped, but still protected somehow. And I could hear Sophie. I could hear you. Just outside of it,
What did she say?
She was hurting, Max. That's all I could tell. Whatever you did, snapped me out of it. Or snapped her out of me.
Max? Max, where? I'm sorry,
Sophie? Sophie?
You okay?
I think I know what I have to do.
Bet. I'm coming with you.
No, stay here. This storm... I've been through something like it before. Reality gets... unreliable. Better if you sit tight.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm?
Oh, so you fist bumped me, but not Reggie.
Take care, Max.
See you on the, flip side.
Ah, it's the butterfly! I knew this scene happened on the roof, I totally called it.
Closes. The window opens.
Ah, that was from the first game.
What?
Right.
Where?
In the bathroom.
This isn't Caledon. This is Blackwell Academy. Chloe was shot here. I listened to it happen.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that?
what are you doing?
Chloe!
Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going
That's-
to get in
so
hell
this
more
is so
trouble for this than
trippy.
drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Definitely, I
something's
know
right.
what's gonna happen next from listening to
We
the
are cursed. Cursed
into the
relive
leaked
our
audio
worst
logs and
moments
the
over
Brazilian
and over again.
ESRB rating. I know what's gonna happen.
I had a chance to save Chloe from this bathroom, from Nathan's gun,
You did.
and I did. And dozens of people died instead, to my Storm. Well, joke's on you, Storm. If you don't think I play out this moment in my head every day, then you don't really know me. Where is that coming from?
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
Kate, you deserved better friends than the ones you were stuck with. Better than me.
Hey Max, really appreciate you looking out for me. It's nice to know at least one kid here with Blackwell isn't a drug. Afraid every night before I came here that someone would have my feelings in mind, deal with that person. Thank God for you, I wouldn't have made it otherwise. Hey Max, I know you're a jealous bitch with no artistic vision of taste, but that doesn't mean it's okay to take my camera. You get 24 hours to give it back or I press charges and Daddy will take everything. I'm only warning you because I love you and I know you're a broke hoe, but that's no excuse to fuck with Victoria Chase, K. Let's catch up, X.
used to look at this every day.
It says, oh, Polaroid. Party with
Max
the
and
BFF.
Sophie? Not Max and Chloe? So,
Oh god, here we go, this
that's it
line.
then?
The
We're
fourth
done?
line.
Sophie's cooler than you ever were.
'cause she drives a Porsche?
'Cause she has powers. This is so fucked up. I would never. The Braxes, the Vortex Club. Always someone trying to be on top. And getting hurt for it. It's in one of these stalls. Okay.
Bowling alley?
Well, that's new.
Who's that down there?
Lucas, I have to get down there.
Was that not Loretta? Joyce. Max, honey, you have to come back to the diner for some pancakes. Got a new special of extra bacon on the house. Promise it'll be better than anything you can scrunch up in Blackwell's cafeteria. Schwartz?
I have
Looks
to
like
get
Loretta.
down there to Lucas.
Ah, Lucas is there, and Loretta's over there. Okay.
Jefferson's sick photos. One binder for each girl.
Oh, God.
I don't want to look at this. I don't.
Dark room door, God. Yeah, how can they say? I remember the developer saying you don't need to play the first game, you can jump right into it without playing the first one. How are people going to know? First timers, they're not going to know what's going on with Max shooting Sophie in the bathroom.
Okay, one
They're not
map
going
is
to know
cute.
about
Kinda.
Jefferson
One.
and all that.
Kinda. This is...
I told you this place was the portal to hell. Behold, a devil.
Jesus. Possessed dolls much? Still busted. I'm not getting down this way.
He's selling you for parts. I cast my spells. Selling for parts. So how am I doing this?
I'll have to get out another way. Go fuck yourself, E. Never thought I'd hear that again.
Alright, that's reason.
I swear, any other day, a tree blossoming in a bowling alley would be the weirdest shit I'd seen that day.
Alright, so how do I do this?
Still busted. I'm not getting down this way.
Alright, so looking down that way.
I wonder if that ladder is still here in the other timeline.
Oh, the ladder from... Okay, yep. I remember the ladder Sophie gave Max to climb down. Ladder. It's over here, ladder. ladder.
It can't be anything but that.
Oh no.
I can't. I was 18 when Jefferson trapped me in that chair.
We're gonna have to sit in it.
I'm not 18 anymore. So this is what it's gonna take.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh.
Oh God, I can't move.
It's a leg. Remember, her leg was split.
Oh, I can feel him looking at me through that. Staring at this. I don't want to look at this. I had so many dreams about this thing. I think I... No. No. Never again. Once is all you get.
Where the hell is that ladder? Oh, okay then. It's right there.
Time to get the hell out of here.
I climbed down. I saw Loretta and Lucas, so... Yeah, so the ladder's in the other timeline. Alright, here we go.
It's even more magnificent down here. Yikes. What happened to you, Thomas?
A forgotten hope.
It's all already here, yeah. I saw her first, I feel like I've got to talk to Lucas.
Okay?
I was following Professor Colmenero. I thought there was a story, but I'm so stupid.
Hey, it's gonna be alright. Just stay here, okay?
Wait, Miss Caulfield. Please don't go. I don't know what's happening.
Don't worry. I can explain everything to you when this is over.
You promise?
I promise.
The beast has my voice clamped between. We gaze at each other in the windowless box. It is flight or fight. Never forgive.
Lucas, it's me. It's Max.
But there are no bells, doors, or windows. Only his face. A mirror. And I feel a forgotten hope, like a crack of light across.
Lucas. Maybe double exposing the photo again? It worked with Moses.
Max. It's really you.
In the flesh.
I thought I was dreaming. Sophie was there. What the shit is this place?
Stay put, okay? It's dangerous out there. I think that's all I can do for Lucas. Maya's memorial tree. What the hell is it doing here?
Miss Caulfield? Is that you?
Reggie, I'm so glad you're okay.
Max, what the hell is happening?
I'm not sure. It has to do with time? A time vortex that manifests in a storm. Ugh.
Time vortex. Fuck, you're right. I remember Sophie being shot, and I remember seeing her around campus.
Is that Alderman?
Just stay here, okay? I'm going to fix this.
No, that's Vince. So I thought that was Alderman.
Sophie. Isn't it? This is her pain. What we did to her.
Vin, I don't think Sophie blames you for...
No. You're right. She doesn't. She was in my head back there, and she doesn't think about me at all. Two Sophies in two universes, and neither of them cared if I live or die. You know, I was in love with her. Or I thought I was.
Maybe you should focus on what's in front of you.
Yeah. I should go make sure Reggie's okay.
He looks like he could use a hug.
Or something.
I'm going to fix this. Trust me.
I do. I do trust you. Be careful, Max.
Alright, nothing else around here, no photos.
My work here is done. Okay. Out of the frying pan and into the turtle, I guess.
Amanda, thank God. Are you okay?
I don't know. Weird shit at the turtle is someone flipping the paintings or the bathroom key going missing, not this.
It's not safe out there!
Max, what is this storm? Why is Gwen out there, and why are you not also freaking out?
Look. Go get yourself some water, or a beer. And I promise I'll explain soon. Or try to. I don't think Gwen entirely knows she's outside. Gotta find a way to get close enough to take Gwen's photo.
Yeah, is this one? Oh, this one. Oh, it's in the off timeline, okay. Oh god, the telescope line.
Really, Max? A photo now? Why are you always in everybody's business? We were having a moment.
Maybe she has a voyeurism kink. Not like I'm one to kink shame. Just ignore her.
Where were we?
You were going to tell me more about your telescope.
Oh
No,
god.
I can't do it. A little privacy, please. I have to tell Vin about my telescope.
Why is everybody so
Sorry to
thirsty in this
interrupt.
game?
Not sure why this door won't open, but maybe I can try the patio doors. Amanda usually keeps those unlocked. Thought I'd be used to this. At least the motel is new.
Okay.
On tonight's motel mishaps, Max tries to make a grilled cheese. Accidentally commits arson. Even if I were hungry, I'd rather just wait till I'm back in the snapping turtle to eat. Chloe. God, Chloe, I'm sorry for everything, but I'm also so tired of being sorry.
No matter what happens, you'll always be amazed.
Jeez.
It wasn't even a real message, okay? It was just from the nightmare sequence. What was this? If words could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been the one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy.
Chloe's lockpicking set. She could even get me to open up.
You're the Coronado Carver? When we moved in together, you met my parents.
Wild that my baggage is such an on-the-nose metaphor. That's why Safi is the poet, not me. Chloe and I aren't enemies. She just doesn't want to talk to me anymore. That can't be the right time.
Let's see what it says.
Just how I like them. Tall, shady, and not too bright.
Wait, Pam, it was you? You're the...
No escape, huh? Buddy, that's the story of my life. It's past time for me to get a new one, but we've been through so much together. Ah, yes. The famous mountains of Topeka, Kansas. Don't worry, Safi. I'm coming. Is this the same room? No. This is where I stayed in Santa Fe.
Clear skies are coming. Hang in there.
Hang on. Okay, wait.
And the picture's changing too.
This is... Pretty sure this is that motel in Cleveland.
Just lie on the bed or...
Problem is, Simon, I haven't just been remembering the past. I've been living in it. Even in my dreams. Damn. This painting actually feels like dreamland. Never did get used to sleeping alone. Alright, Cleveland. After this shoot, I'm gonna nap till June. Maybe September. I'm so tired.
Yeah, probably have to lie
Maybe
down.
if I lie down for a few minutes, all of these rooms will stop spinning. Feels so nice to rest.
Not for long. Gotta get out of here.
Nebula.
E what?
Fuck. How do I get out of here if I
Wow,
can't
trippy.
even open this door? How do I get out of here if I can't even open this door? There's gotta be a way out of here. There has to.
Push.
Let me out! Now that I've traveled to Purgatory and back, I can finally see what's going on with Gwen.
I'm back. Jesus, Max. Warn a girl first.
Sorry.
You disappeared and I don't know where you went.
I'm okay. And I promise I'll explain everything. Later.
It's not.
You know she was flirting with you, right?
That's a Sophie line, yeah.
Listen, I'm here to help you.
I adore you, but read the room, bud.
That's Sophie, all right. Hang on, Gwen. It's almost over.
Max! Oh! Thank you. The tender people. They were all... Sophie. They called me a fraud. A coward.
It's okay. I got you.
Amanda, you and Gwen stay here and take shelter.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Sophie's out there. Somewhere close. I can feel her. And she needs me. I need her.
Be safe, yeah?
When am I not?
Why do I always gotta fall for the weird ones?
You, Sophie? Is everything alright?
Always forget you're so huggy.
Did I do it? Are you again?
As much as I ever was. Thank you, Max.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find a way out of this place. Or this time.
Hey, I'm taking a minute.
All of that was pretty fucked up. Yeah.
Who needs all the king's horses and all the king's men? I've got you to put me back together again.
I didn't really do anything. I just took pictures.
False modesty is annoying. Oof. So, any chance of everybody just forgetting I tried to rip out
Wait,
their
is
soul?
everything back to normal now, or they?
I've erased timelines before, but
Or are they
this
just
time
jumping
I
like
think
Looper or whatever that show was?
Sorry.
Simulated.
Oh, you just assimilated the timelines.
Yeah. At least that's what it feels like.
Did you mean she
Time
merged the
travel.
two timelines?
Alternate universes? Scraping together the broken pieces of your unstable friends? What else can you do?
Why does that sound like a flirty line?
I can fry a mean egg.
Promises, promises. What?
You just seem extremely chill.
Sometimes it feels like these two have more chemistry than the
Still
romance
stuck in
options.
a supernatural time storm.
It's clear that Max and Sophie's relationship was top priority.
Chinos, movie marathons, chilling with your bestie in the void.
Alright, so they are in the void, okay.
Here's the thing. I'm glad you were here too. You know. But I just tore everybody apart into tiny little pieces.
You didn't mean to.
Are you sure? I didn't not mean to. Maya isn't any less dead. Everybody I cared about still betrayed me. My mom will never be different. I think the best thing would be clean break.
There you go, miss.
I don't belong here.
Don't say that. Of course you do.
After your hometown got whirlwinded, what did you do?
I ran away. You're not like me, Sophie.
Yeah, this is my first playthrough, but
Way stronger than
a couple of days ago I was making a couple of days ago, like last week even, I got access to the leaked audio files, so I was making videos about them on YouTube and theorizing, so I know the majority of the story, but because there's audio files and there was no footage, some scenes I'm not familiar with.
Divine.
Like, there wasn't really any context.
Come on.
I'm serious. The shit that we can do, gods can do that stuff. Or monsters.
You can say whatever you want about the choices you made, but you aren't a monster. You're my friend.
I hurt people.
And I fixed it. We can fix it. Together.
what do I think about the... Sorry, on my TV, it like cuts out the
Of
end.
course. Duh. That's why you're so confident. It figures the only person I can rely on is me.
Sophie, I don't...
Last piece of me, Max. It's in you.
Get it out!
Why isn't it hurting me like it hurt everyone else?
It's the
Maybe I
powers.
trust you. Maybe it's more of your
What do you think about the game?
bullshit.
It's getting weird. Like the first three, like the shit with Chloe, I wasn't happy with, but how Declan handled her.
Take it out.
But the first three episodes, I think are alright. But it's kind of been a drop with episode 4. Just it was mad because, like, especially the storm coming. The storm came because Max rewound time to save Chloe's life. Chaos theory. Not because Sophie, the same disaster shouldn't have happened. If you're gonna have powers result in a disaster, it shouldn't be like what Sophie did with everyone else, how they're all going crazy. Yeah, that makes sense with her powers, but just having a storm I think is ridiculous. This is ridiculous too. She's not a romance option. It's clear that the two of them have a lot of chemistry.
Sophie. This is maybe the least weird thing that's happened to me in days.
We should though, right? That's how we get out of here?
If I had to put money on it, yeah.
It's probably for the best. We don't want you to get an infection or anything.
So random.
See you on the other side.
Was it? Episode 4 was so random. The ending 4, 5 seemed to be split into 2 episodes to get the total numbers. You mean the episode scene split because depending on what ending you choose, like for the first game, because there might be different darkroom sequences or nightmare
Sophia.
sequences.
Oh my god, Yasmin!
Alright, we're back here.
Everything is going to be okay, don't worry. Do you think you can get up? Can you...
Oh, this episode...
Sophie,
There's no way it can be over now. Look at this. It's not even an hour. Don't tell me it's gonna end here. Well, I know what the choice is gonna be from leaks,
break.
but...
Remember?
It's all right, Maxine. If Sophia wants to pretend I'm not here, well, that is her right.
Sophie!
It was like everyone forgotten about the storm.
You do have a place here. People need you. I need you, Sophie.
Sophie?
I don't know her. I can be anyone, Max.
Not sure.
I can be a cute girl at the bar. I can even be...
Sophie, stop it!
Keep that thing away from me.
You can make her forget she saw that, right? Better yet, you could make me unshoot her. You have an instant undo button on life, Max. Why not use it?
That's not how it works.
If you think that's how it works, you don't know anything. There's always a price, Sophie. Always.
You're right. Got a lot to learn. So teach me, Miss Caulfield.
What?
You said we could fix everything. Together.
Sophie, I can't. I have my life. Everybody.
I'm going to find other people like us. People with powers. I spent my whole life thinking I was the only one. Knowing I could never tell anyone because they would look at me like that. But now there's you. You and me. Time traveler and a shapeshifter. Imagine what we could do. And who cares if I'm a silly little girl whose mom needs to show her how the world works? Because now, it works however I want it to. Stay here. Keep your job, your life, whatever irresistible glory Caledon can offer you. But I have to know. When I come back, are you going to stay with me, Max? Are we in this together? Or is everything you said in the storm just words?
Now, I gotta be honest, this shouldn't even be a choice. Max knows the consequences of her powers, so realistically, this shouldn't be a choice, she'd refuse. Outside of Safi. No, because I don't think Safi wants to be a hero. I think Safi wants to just, the way she's talking, she clearly wants to abuse her powers, do whatever she wants. And the powers are a tool, but, then again, for, what's it called, Deck 9, they clearly think that, I forget who it was, someone said that the Sacrifice Arcadia Bay ending was the quote-unquote evil ending, which it wasn't. So if they're doing a simple binary choice, if that's how they see the first game, then this right here clearly is to be good or to be evil. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. So should I refuse her? Yeah, I gotta be honest, yeah, nah, fuck you. I was thinking I might say yes, because if the Bay ending is evil and this is a Bay walkthrough I'm doing, then I should agree, but no, fuck you.
And I'm happy you don't feel alone anymore, but I know what happens when you just use your powers without thinking. I want to get out of jail free card.
Okay, Max Caulfield.
Be seeing you.
I like how they still say other Max when we know it's Safi. So if a double exposure is getting a sequel, then clearly Safi's going to be bringing back more people with powers. Few days later. So Max, I gotta figure this out, because I don't know what happens after this, because I knew that choice was coming from those leaked audio files and all that, but I don't know what's gonna happen next. Which timeline is she in? Imagine... What is it? Imagine what she can pull up. Oh yeah, no doubt she'll probably set Max up with something. What's that? Moses, oh, we got a message from Chloe.
She knows me better than anyone. Knew me better than anyone. The me now, though, after all this, maybe it's time I found out who that Max is.
Yeah, Max, I get it. I'm the last person you wanted to hear from. So, saw on the news about the storm and hope you're right. You can't even reply. You can reply to Moses, but it's like, fucking hell.
No more lies. No more hiding. They're all waiting for me at the Snapping Turtle.
In whatever reality, all those moments between us were real.
Both realities somehow got smushed together in the storm. Now everything's the same, but not. How crazy is it that my brain can wrap around that so easily? Years ago, I would have been freaking out. But I'm okay. I'm not that same kid anymore. That storm haunted
Maybe she could even turn into Chloe, you know?
I can't let this one haunt me too.
But you'd have to get close to Chloe, then take her form. Yeah, I gotta say, merging the two timelines, I think that's bullshit. I think one timeline had to be erased, like, yeah, combined. It should have been just one timeline. You had to destroy one timeline.
Hey, you didn't answer my text.
There's Lorena.
Hey there. Miss Caulfield. Sorry. I'm still kind of on edge. Thanks, by the way, for what you did at the nebula. I froze up.
Hey, you were overwhelmed. Most people aren't prepared for reality to break like that.
So, do you also remember that there were like 2 of you? And now they're fighting for space in your head?
Well, it didn't work the same way for me. But that's because... Wait, are you asking on the record?
This isn't for my podcast, I swear. I'm putting that on pause for now.
What happened during the storm? Even I don't understand half of it.
Yeah, I figured. I just don't want everyone to suffer like that again.
Take care of yourself, okay? We've all had it rough.
Right back at you.
I agree with you, Band Lab Mems, if I'm pronouncing that right. Because Life is Strange 2 was able to do this as well, because if, for example, for Daniel to have a normal life, then Sean will have to spend 15 to 16 years in prison. Or you can choose for both of them to stay together and cross the border, but they'll be on the run. Like, they'll always be wanted fugitives and never be able to go back home. Yeah, and I even got a friend, he goes to me, we both agree the worst ending is where Sean dies crossing the border and Daniel's all alone. But for me, the best ending is Sean and Daniel together when they've crossed the border. But he says, no, the best ending is for Sean to get arrested and for Daniel to have a normal life.
Not there yet. My position's off. Not there yet. My position's off.
Do I even want to talk? Nah, screw this guy. No, I don't.
Yasmin. I haven't heard from her since the day she came out of surgery. Hello?
Hello, Maxine.
How's your shoulder?
The bullet missed any major veins. But it will be months of physical therapy before I can use my arm.
Yasmin, what you saw during the storm...
I don't need an explanation. Not yet. If I try to understand, then there will be no room for my recovery. And I will recover. I have to find Safia.
Any news about your job? I heard the board,
I have been arguing with them. I made my mistakes, but these are offset by an excellent track record.
And did the board buy that?
They did not, no. I have been asked, forced to step down. I love my daughter, Maxine, just like you. I am not a monster.
I haven't heard from Safi, if that's what you're trying to ask.
Oh. I had hoped... One moment. Excuse me. I'm apparently well past the appointed time to take my painkillers.
Until next time. Here goes nothing.
Yeah, I do enjoy the music. That's one of the things I like about this game, and how Max's power works. Yeah, she has some explaining to do here.
Well?
Not a peep.
Guess I'm not surprised. Would you come looking for us if you were her?
Yeah, well, the thing about Alderman was that when he ended up touching his, not an alternate version of himself, but he ended up touching up his past self the day before. And what happened, according to this, was because that happened, he got erased from time. So I don't imagine he got erased from time. What I think what happened is it killed him. It made him a stillborn, so he was born a stillborn, and then that changed everything. Either that, or he was erased from history and it never happened. But I have to go back and check the messages with Moses.
But it's not me. It's Safi. Does anyone ever know what she'll do next?
Yeah, that's one of the things. They shouldn't have made this game with Max. They should have gone with a different character. And you know what? They actually could have brought Chloe back. What I think they should have done was have us play as a student who gets the power to shift between realities, and Max is the one that ends up getting killed. Someone kills her, not the main character.
In the meantime...
And you just have to figure out who did it and why. And Max could have been a mentor to your character. And then having that choice, maybe there is a shapeshifter involved.
I want to check on how everyone's doing first.
And then this person can be like, I'm the shapeshifter, I have powers, we could do whatever we want, and Max is trying to tell you, it's like, no, your powers come with a price. I know, don't do this. And it'd be interesting to see what would have happened.
Max,
So yeah, let's start back
Sorry,
here.
You're gonna explain what happened, right?
Hey. We okay?
What do you think it all means? Why you? Or Safi?
I used to ask myself stuff like that all the time.
Come up with any answers?
No. But I did fuck up a lot of my relationships.
Well,
in
whoever the main
process.
character is going to be, I do think they will have
recommend it?
powers. That's what made Life is Strange 2 an interesting game. I used to
supposed to
not like it, but
walk around
I've gotten a new
knowing
appreciation
something
for
like
it
that could
because
happen.
the whole point of Life is Strange 1 is when you're with Chloe, she's joking with Max like, we can rule the world once you've mastered your rewind, but the opposite, but like, you know, Max is like, I'm still trying to figure this out. But then as Daniel,
This was terrifying.
who doesn't have powers,
But
I mean
you
Sean, who doesn't have
survived.
powers, and Daniel,
Now
the younger
you
brother,
know you
has it,
can.
you have to teach him and
You'll be
just
okay.
mold him to be like good or bad or whatever. Like
Yeah.
however you interpret it. But however you interpret, like, use your powers in certain situations, never use them at all, always use them. So yeah, that's very interesting that's one of the things I like. So Life is Strange 1 and 2. Actually, if you think about it, Life is Strange 2 did have a trippy episode like this, episode 4. It started off simple, and then episode 4 went to that cult stuff. And then we got back on track with episode 5.
So,
Hang on, Amanda, I'll tell you.
superpowers, huh? Seems like a lot. How you holding up?
Everyone knowing my secret kind of freaks me out. I'm not used to it.
No offense, but
No,
I'm kinda
Diamond
feeling
doesn't
like
have
I
powers.
dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want to date me either.
You dodged a bullet, mate. I rejected you.
I feel bad. Honestly, Max, I still think you're pretty great. It's just, I don't know how I would have handled all this if I was tangled up any more than I already am.
Got it. No offense taken.
Well, the way I always interpreted Life is Strange 1 and 2 of the choices, because Life is Strange 1, you can manipulate time, it did make your choices seem a bit more, you think, time travel, I can just undo my choices, it doesn't really matter if I can see both outcomes. But it was always about, for me, the journey, not the destination, you know? Because regardless of what choice you do, Max did make those choices and she has to live with them. But since Life is Strange 2 has no powers, there's no instant rewind. Unless, for example, you reload the last checkpoint. But, yeah, I do think that it's pretty good.
You're the one who's been
pretty
texting
good
me for
game.
days.
And I'm going to have to go back and play it.
Hey, Max. Our Lady of the Storm.
Wow, let's not do that. How are you guys holding up?
Oh, my whole world has been rocked. You rocked my world.
Okay.
I remember a bunch of things happening that I plan to repress until I have a spectacular nervous breakdown at age 40.
These two fucking or what?
In this together.
Yeah. I don't know what I would have done if I was there by myself.
For now, I just want to get through this election.
Oh, right. The Abraxas election. So you're not stepping down?
I'd ask how you know that. But at this point, Caulfield, if you grew another head, I wouldn't even blink.
I'll get right on that.
Well, you say you didn't
That's everyone.
date students or anything.
Okay, Moses. Let's give them the talk. At least those two have each other. Storm bond. Do you guys mind if I take a picture?
Hell yes. Put us in the next Caulfield collection.
They're kind of a cute couple, honestly.
What's this message from Gwen? We brought a Winnebago and it needs a name. I'm privy to Winnebago. Claudia's pushing on people. I like Winnebago. I knew you were cool, Max. Winnebago it is. Thanks, Max. We're down the road. I'll send you pics. Live fast, eat ass, Gwen. No words of words spoken. What's this? Chloe's saying. I got my hair done, and yes, it's still the same earphone. Try the Victoria Chase brand now. I figure out switching it up. If it's not broke, why fix it?
It's no use. There's only one world now.
That storm seemed kind of...
Hey, Diamond. I'd like to get a photo for the end of the year. Mind if I...
Okay.
I was hoping she'd be a little more enthused, but...
Yeah, apparently. Apparently she has the same hair.
Do you blame Safi for what happened?
I just want to know she...
Snapshot
What do you
Moses.
say to a picture? For old time's sake?
Moses has hypothermia. And now, crippling anxiety.
I can never have enough shots of Moses.
Everything's changing so fast. I'm not sure what I'll do when you graduate.
Everyone's pretty shell-shocked.
Yep.
How about you? Still excited to have double memories?
I can't be the only one. Seriously? Come on, it's fascinating. Well, I feel better knowing you stood up to Safi.
Yeah, I do like Moses. I think he's a good
She cares
character.
what you think.
It feels like a lot of development went into
Maybe it'll make a
Moses, Sophie, and Amanda's character. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. But yeah, definitely Moses is
At least she
up
knows
there.
that we
I'd have
hang
to have a
around.
think about it.
She tries
Maybe
anything
replay the
bad.
game to see. It does suck with Alderman. I do feel I did like him, and his reaction came kind of like an ass. But yeah, you get it. Like he saw a telescope disappear, and he was freaking
Hey.
out. It's understandable.
We're a team, right? I'll handle it with you. No more hiding or running away.
What about the blue-haired girl, Chloe? Are you ready to stop hiding from her?
Yeah.
I think so. Not yet, but...
Fuck you, Max. They better bring Chloe back in the next game. Although, for how they changed her character here, no doubt they're probably gonna fuck it up.
And I'll try to get it right, to have you on my side.
Fingers crossed, but I gotta be honest, the way Deck 9 handled their relationship, I do not trust them.
I think it's time I explained a few things.
I won't have to try sometimes.
It won't always make sense. And I'm not proud of every decision I made.
I am. Bae over Bae.
But
narratively speaking, sacrificing Chloe does make for a complete story, beginning, middle, end.
I have so much more I could tell.
It's the truth. What's coming next is going to be difficult. For all of us. But we're going to get through it together. I promise.
I just wanna get it right. And I know that I won't have to.
This time, I'm not going anywhere.
Life is Strange, the mixed version. Oh no, the reason he delayed his Twitter, I bet, because he knew the backlash was coming. Especially if after all the leaks that were happening, I guarantee you. So I think the reason he deleted his account, or at least privated it, was because when, like, I don't lie, I was one of the people who got the audio leaks and I was leaking them now. My channel's in trouble, so I'm not going to lose my channel, but I'll lose my ad revenue. Video I said that my appeal was rejected, but oh well. But when the leaks were coming out, not just from me, there was lots of people doing it, they weren't happy that there was no Chloe. And they were putting shit on it, because, for example, I think it was him that said, you don't need to play the first game to enjoy Life is Strange, but you get, like, we just saw, I don't know if you were watching at this point, but Max ends up going in the nightmare sequence to the bathroom where Nathan shot Chloe, except it's her and Sophie. Like, if someone's just playing it for the first time, they're not going to have any idea what the fuck's going on. At least with talking to Sophie with the dialogue options in episode 4 about what the ending was, that, yeah, I can be like, okay, you don't need the first game to play the jump into that to understand, but doing the nightmare sequence is completely ridiculous. People are going to be so confused. Oh, yeah, Rihanna the Rise. Okay, so it was before the Storm Chloe. Like, why was she even in there? Only a few audio lines, not even a cameo appearance. Yeah, well, the thing is, though, I don't condone saying, like, we are allowed as fans, you know, if we want a product, that we can be, okay, this is good, okay, this is bad. And we're allowed to express our opinions. I don't think you should constantly go and send people death threats, because, like, I'm not going to send death threats to people. I'm pissed about all the bullshit lies that him and Felicity or Felicia, whatever her name was, another developer, they lied to us, saying that they respect both choices, but I'm not going to wish death on them. Because I'm not that petty. What's this? Oh, there was another question I just missed. Where is it? I also think there's something at the end. Yeah, they could have put flashback. What they could have done, actually, is if they didn't want Chloe in the game, they could have made it that she's visiting David, because we know that her and David's relationship got better after the storm. And Chloe will even call David in episode 5 of Life is Strange 2. And you could have made that argument, okay, she's all the way over there, so she can't, it's an excuse for her not to be in the game. Like, Max couldn't go with her because she's a teacher and she's got a grade papers and everything. And then when all this shit happens, then, because this game is set in Vermont, and David is in Arizona, so that's going to be, even if Chloe's driving by car, it's going to take a long time to get from where David is to where Max is. And you could have had her show up towards the end of the game. You could have even had them sending messages, just talking on the phone, even like Skyping. You know, but yeah, nah, they just didn't want Chloe. You think we'll get? I don't know if there are any files left, because I honestly don't care, but DLC, well, Max Caulfield is going to return. Whether or not it will be a DLC, I'm not too sure, because actually, Before the Storm, it's funny, Before the Storm is really the only DLC that's ever been on Life is Strange. Like, you know, up until this point. So Life is Strange 1 was just 5 episodes. Life is Strange 2 was 5 episodes. Forward Storm was 3 episodes, and the DLC, Farewell episode. And Life is Strange True Colors was 5 episodes, and this was 5 episodes, and yes, we got DLC, but that is just cosmetic and a cat DLC. But if, well, at the end, because I saw this, it's saying like Max Caulfield will return, I do think there's going to be some type of, if not DLC, then there's going to be a sequel of sorts. Whether or not Max is the main character, I'm not too sure. But I know she'll play a part of it. Hell, maybe even Safi will be the main character. Skip through all this, go towards the end, so on scene. So much left. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. They wanted to get rid of Chloe as well. Because I'll tell you what, this theory I had. I originally had this theory that we know Chloe's, we know Safi's a shapeshifter. I had this theory that Safi, in order to shapeshift, she has to physically touch a person, and so she can assume their form afterwards, and maybe gains a bit of their memories, so she's able to better imitate them. And my theory was when she touched Max, she got part of her rewind power and was able to see what happened in Arcadia Bay. And if Chloe was alive, I think maybe because she not only copied Max's form, but gets a copy of her power, maybe she sabotaged their relationship because let's say she finds out she's not the only one with powers, and she develops this kind of sick type of love for Max, saying like we have powers, like no one can love you like I can type situation. And she broke them up, or maybe even she could have possibly, what would have been interesting, maybe she travels back in time and does something to Chloe. Maybe she ended up killing her and was continuing to travel back through time in order to get Max to come to Calderon. I think that would have been a far better way to handle Chloe. Like, if you want to get rid of her, have the main villain just become love obsessed, the main character, and use time travel to kill her love interest. But of course, she'd have to do it subtly, you know. She couldn't just come right out and stab it. Okay, there is more. It's not. I thought the thing was going to say Max Caulfield will return. No. It's Diamond. Or is that Safi as Diamond? The hell?
Shit.
Oh, don't tell me she has powers too.
We're gonna have to get you a blood transfusion.
What the fuck are you doing here?
You remember me. That's flattering. I've seen nosebleeds like that before. So you can run, or you can follow me and get some answers. Your choice.
Alright, so Diamond does have powers then. Max Caulfield will return. I don't think that should be a question that's answered, because Safi feels like you have abandoned her like everyone else. Well, fuck you, Safi. 32% abandoned her. 32% decided not to side with Safi and be evil. Okay, then. I was originally thinking of doing that because this is the BAE playthrough, so clearly Max would have had to be evil. You know, like that. If she made, according to the developers, saving Chloe is the evil choice, then this right here is a good or bad choice. But yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Like, are we gonna play as someone Safi finds who has powers? Yeah. Speaking of powers, I got a bit sidetracked. For me, like what I heard was that the powers they work two ways. It has to be a traumatic event for you to get your powers, and your personality determines what type of powers you get. I don't know if that's real or not, but that's I like that theory a lot, and it's better than explaining, oh, there's some type of genetic mutation that allows you to do it. Max critiqued graffiti in the Blackwell, found that 36% of the did not reflect at the bowling alley, looked at some books in the motel nightstand, reminisced on Chloe's lockpicking, 95%. Dodo had a change of heart in how she reports story. Reggie and Vin have reconciled. Reggie is upset you kissed Vin. Max and sick to Reggie in the North Court. Vin plans to run again. Vin dropped out of the race. I thought you didn't date students, Vin. Like, what's going on here? Gwen tries to move on from Calderon. Gwen will keep fighting the committee's decision. Gwen accepted. Yasmin voluntarily stepped down as president. Yasmin fought the board. The board force you. 84%. Max reflected in the North Court, 45%. Max told Moses she'll be here if Sophie comes back. Max told Moses Sophie was. Oh, okay. Okay, I must have missed that. It's like not at all or type situation. I think I misheard that. But yeah, I'll be here when Sophie comes back. Like it's clear Max isn't going anywhere. Well, that's it for this stream. Next time I'm going to do the other timeline, which, even though Chloe's dead, clearly has more respect for her than the original timeline. If you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Maybe in a day or two, I'm not too sure, but I'll make a post when I am.